What is going on, X community? Exostomp here, and today, people, we're going to be going over our week number 7 game. Yeah, week number 7 game. This is versing Kurapika. So, new coach. I don't remember why we put him in Mega Aggron, but he's been doing well so far. At this point before this game, he was 4-2-2, I think. No, he's maybe 4-2 and something. But being 4-2 in an 8-week league almost, I think, basically makes you guaranteed for playoffs. But we'll see. Anyways, guys, prepping here, we have some really scary mons. Porygon Z and Pangoro being the two scariest mons. The other ones that could be a problem are stuff like Delphox and even stuff like Vikavolt can pack a puncher. So the first thing I wanted to prep for mainly was the Pangoro. I thought Pangoro basically can just click through my team, can click knockoff freely, can click close combat pretty freely. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a Weezing with no item, because it won't be able to be knocked off and hit by 50%. And also, it's pretty decent against stuff like the Gourgeist. Can't use Poltergeist, and like any grass move like Power Whip won't hurt that much, so Weezing's also good there. We have Sludge Bomb because we really don't need anything else attack related. Taunt to stop defogs and stuff like that. And like set up like sub and bulk up stuff like that. And then we have Pain Split, we have Will-O-Wisp, and yeah, we're just max defense again, basically just for Pangoro. But yeah, next bomb we have here is Magneton with an Eviolite. Magneton is pretty good here. I looked at the mons, I was like, okay, Porygon Z gets walled by Magneton, awesome. What else? Vikavolt gets walled by Magneton, awesome. And like Swoobat doesn't get walled by it because it has Heat Wave, but it definitely stops in its tracks. So yeah, I thought Magneton was really good Spadef here. It was mainly here for the PZ and the Vikavolt, and yeah. Flash Cannon, we have Discharge for the Para, which is nice. We have Toxic for the Vikavolt, and then Volt Switch to Volt Switch. Alright. Next one we have here, Manaphy. Wanted to bring Manaphy offensively. I could just click Sub and Calm Mind pretty well, and then Ice Beam and Scald hits everything extremely hard. There's not much that wants to switch into a Scald and Ice Beam combo. Maybe Yachi Berry Gourgeist or something, but we'll see. The set is basically to outspeed. What was it? Oh, there was something that I was trying to outspeed. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I can't remember what it was, sadly. But yeah, pretty generic, but it is what it is here. We got Karkle. I wanted to bring Karkle one of the other games that I was gonna play, but it didn't end up happening. So I wanted to bring it at least once this season. So we're bringing it this match. We have Rocks. Well, it's basically here for the Delphox because especially Magneton's a special wall, so kind of need something else to do with it. So Karkle, here it is. Stealth Rock. We have Rock Blast. We have Spikes and Rapid Spin. Pretty generic again. It's really just here for Delphox, but also just to set up hazards. Alright, Gardevoir. Gardevoir is AV. Gardevoir is here to be able, if Magneton or Karkle die, it's here to take on all the special attacks with AV and everything. So it's here it can take 2 to 3 hits from a few things here, mainly like 2 hits from Porygon's Tri-Attack, can eat them up. And then we have Trace, obviously. We have Moonblast, Psychic. The Shadow Ball is for the Delphox, and then Focus Blast for the Aggron and Porygon Z mainly. Then we have Ember. Ember is our late game sweeper. It's here just to click Flare Blitz and wipe out Kirpika's team. Honestly, there's nothing that really wants to take a Flare Blitz. If Druddigon comes, that'll be one that I'll have to weaken. If War Turtle comes, that'll be one. And then like Gabite. But War Turtle and Gabite I don't think are coming. And Druddigon can come. But I don't know, because I have a Gardevoir, I have a Manaphy with Ice Beam, you know, I have a Weezing that can kind of just wall it. So we'll see what happens here, though. My guesses that I thought were coming were Porygon Z, Pangoro, Weezing, Vikavolt. I think the first six. I think the first six, actually, yeah. So Porygon, Pangoro, Weezing, Vikavolt, Aggron, Delphox. Yeah. And I prepped a little bit for Gourgeist, because Gourgeist is really annoying. Gourgeist can come in like many situations. So yeah, those are my guesses, and here's the game. So I got 5 out of 6. The Gourgeist I won't count because I said it could come, but it didn't. And so no Pangoro here, which was really surprising, but it basically meant that Weezing was literally just here for the Gourgeist. So I'm fine with that. It can click Sludge Bomb pretty freely, and it can also click Taunt pretty freely here, so really nice. And yeah, it looks like Ember can just go in hard because nothing wants to take a Flare Blitz on this team. So, alright. Oh god, I didn't turn off the music. Sorry, guys. Okay, so Magneton versus Delphox here. I don't want to take a hit here. So I got in the Carkle on a Psychic, 39%. Now, me calcing this, I calced max attack. What did I do? I did max attack. Yeah, I did max attack and it didn't do enough. It was like maybe 30%. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. So I gave it a Specs, and then it was doing too much. So I was like, hey, maybe it's like, maybe it has some HP investment or something like that. So I thought, okay, well, I guess I know it's Specs now, so that's cool. I wanted to set up my rocks as fast as possible here. I didn't care if he went for Psychic again. And he does go for Psychic again, which means he definitely is locked in. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go right into Magneton. I know Magneton could take this really well, as it does. And then I can easily just click Volt Switch because there are no ground types on this team right now. Boom, crit, 49%. I saw that it was pretty spadef here, so we go into Manaphy here. Also, by the way, Kirpika likes to talk a lot, so I just muted him during the game because it was distracting me. Anyways, so I don't know what he said. So I go into Manaphy here. Super easy Scald click, but I click Sub because I thought Sub was extremely free here. And now I can just Ice Beam. I didn't want to Calm Mind because I thought, okay, well, you're just gonna break my Sub here, so it's fine. We see a Poltergeist, so I'm like, okay, maybe he doesn't have Power Whip, or he doesn't want to show it yet. That's fine. So I switch out here into Weezing as he shows Synthesis, so that's fine. And his Weezing comes out. I just click Taunt, mainly because I thought Weezing would come out, and I didn't want him to defog, honestly. You'll see a lot he switches out into Galarian Weezing. So I go out into Magneton expecting something to hit me with, but nope. Aggron comes back out here. And I switch out into Weezing. He can't double because of Magnapole. I go into Weezing here, and he uses Rocks. That's fine. I don't mind that. Goes out into Weezing Galar again, and again I just click Taunt. I do not want him to get rid of these Rocks because I pretty much know for sure Vikavolt and Delphox. Well, I know for sure Delphox doesn't have Heavy Duty Boots, and Vikavolt, the way that he's playing it, he really wants to get rid of these Rocks. It doesn't seem like Vikavolt's Heavy Duty Boots. Just doesn't make sense in this game. So yeah, Delphox comes out here. Cool. And I just use Sludge Bomb. Now, listen. The crit did matter. I will say, the crit did matter, but I didn't get a poison. If I got a poison, the game would have been over. If I got a poison here, because then you can't switch back out in Delphox. Game would have been over. So, no poison. It's fine. Got in the Carkol. Just a sack here. Wanted to see what he locks himself into. It is Psychic. So we go out into Magneton because we know he can take a hit, but we're just going to click Volt Switch here pretty freely yet again. Knock this Aggron out. And now what we can do is we switch out into Gardevoir and goes out in the Gourgeist. I already know he's heavy duty boots, but good to know now. Again, he sees my AV. I go out in the Weezing because Poltergeist, like I said, Poltergeist and Power Whip can't hit me. So I know he's going to switch here into something if like a Volt comes out. I just clicked Taunt. Now, I should have 1,000... I did make a bad play here. I should have 1,000% clicked Sludge Bomb. I was just afraid that something would come out. Something would come out to... Well, I thought it was going to be Weezing again. So I wanted to click Taunt so that Defog wouldn't come out. But honestly, at this point, I think Defog is fine. But anyways... Magneton, I switch back into Magneton again, that's why it's here. It takes the Volt Switch. That did a lot of damage. I keep forgetting how much damage Mega Volt does. Porygon comes out here. Shadow Ball, does 20%. Okay, fine. I go for Discharge. And I don't get a Para. So again, I'm getting super duper unlucky in terms of the status. These 30% chances are 0. I've been getting a few crits here and there. But the statuses are why I'm bringing these moves. Like, I could have brought T-Bolt and it would have done more and it would have been more beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it does suck. But Gourgeist comes out here. And the only mon that I would rather Toxic than Para, I Para. So, yeah, super unlucky in terms of status. I use Flash Cannon here because I... wanted to, and I thought he would get parried, honestly. But here I was like, I guess I could keep it for a sec. So I'm gonna switch out here, or Volt Switch rather, and go out into Manaphy, as I know I can basically take any hit here. Poltergeist hits this 33%. That's fine. I'm really banking for some sort of para here because I need the luck here at this point. Recover or Synthesis, which it was kind of weird to me because you saw that I had Substitute. You wouldn't want me to set up like this, but whatever. I just use Ice Beam. Power Whip. Sure. And then what else happens here? I go out in the Weezing. On the Poltergeist. Good. I use Taunt because now that I'm faster, you get Synthesis. Good. And so that's good. 55% is enough for me. Weezing comes out. I knew that he would switch, so I press Taunt again. Again, I really want these rocks to stay up because they're more beneficial on my side. I use Sludge Bomb because I knew it would do a KO here. Strange Steam does not do enough. Regular Weezing always beats Glare and Weezing. Or 99% of the time, obviously. But, so... we kill him with Sludge Bomb, which opens up a huge door. I don't know why he went back into Weezing, because Weezing probably would have been able to take an Emboar hit. I mean, I'd have to count that. But, yeah, now, at this point, Emboar just wins. Just click Flare Blitz 4 times. But Porygon Z comes out here. And so, I know for sure I just want to sack Magneton. I know it's just going to hit me with something hard. So... got in the Magneton and sack it. It did well this game, so that's good. And here, I just go out in the Gardevoir. I know it could take a hit. I know I can kill. Now, the main reason why I didn't go into my Scarf Emboar here was in case it was Scarf Porygon Z, because that was a mistake. Now, I could have went into Emboar here, but we'll see. So, I knew for sure Porygon can't kill my Gardevoir in one hit, even with a crit. So, I was like, alright, that's fine. 44%, and I get frozen. Honestly, people can complain about getting crit 2-3 times, but overall, if the statuses in the game screw you over immensely, I honestly feel like this was a very hacksy game. Just in general, not on either side. I think we were both hacked incredibly much. But so I'm like, okay, well, and I'm frozen solid. Okay, so Gardevoir is dead, which sucked. And so I was like, all right, whatever. I have Emboar. I can just click Sucker Punch here. Hopefully he doesn't switch. Thank God, doesn't switch. All right, awesome. Thank God. Okay, I can still win. I just need a sec. Manaphy here. Wanted to keep wheezing for the Gourgeist. Don't know why. Don't ask. But full switch kills Manaphy, like expected. Goes out in the Gourgeist. Got an Emboar. I just click Flare Blitz here. And so I was like, okay, cool. I won. Okay, awesome. Nice. Delphox comes out. Now, I guess I calced wrong here, but you'll see right here. It's Scarf. I didn't think it was Scarf. Gotta be honest with you. I didn't think it was Scarf. That was on me. It wasn't a choke. It was more me calcing wrong. It was just a miscalc. People do it all the time. So if I knew, I would have switched into Wheezing, Sasak it, and then go back into Emboar, and I had to Sucker Punch to win. The only thing that could have stopped me there was a Roost Vikavolt, because obviously if Vikavolt's at 100% it can win, but I should have calced the Vikavolt damage. That's what I should have done, because I feel like it could have been like Specs or something. But anyways, Emboar dies, and it's like it kills Wheezing here. But yeah, that's it. That's the game. And so I'm just gonna say this now. Look, Kurapika. It was a good game, like, as in the game was pretty even, and it was honestly a pretty fun game to play. But if someone loses, don't say that they choked. Like, even if they did, that's just rubbing it in. Like, you don't do that. That's a dick move. Because that's what happened. As soon as the game ended, I checked post game, and he said that I choked. Like, okay, I made a misplay. People do that all the time. Like. But anyways, guys, we should be third. Are we third, or are we still second? Because I'm 5-2 now. Let me check. Standings. So he would be 5-2 as well. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I might still be second, because if it's 5-2 and he won by 2. We'd have the same exact win-loss and differential. It just depends on SOS, which I think in my case is up. Let me see. Where am I looking? Schedule. Did he verse Burger versus Noir? Actually, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I think we have a pretty similar schedule. He might be up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think because, look, DDA in check, I don't think I versed. DDA in check, and did he verse DDA in check? He versed DDA, and he versed check. Yeah, so I should be up. So I should still be second place. Should, with SOS. Actually, yeah, SOS wouldn't change because we just versed each other, right? Is that how that works? Something like that. So, if that's the case, we should still be in second, which means we have to win this one, or Kurapika has to lose this next one for us to keep our second place. I really want to keep the second place intact at the very least, but yeah. This game, by the way, guys, was extended because, well, we were both pretty busy, but yeah, so that's why it's a little bit later. But yeah, guys, we are now 5-2-6 differential. So our next opponent we're gonna be versing is FJ2K, which is, let's check standings. Ninth, not bad. Still potential to make playoffs. Honestly, a lot. Like, look at this. From third, well, let's go from fourth down to 10th. A lot of movement could happen this week, so I can't wait for that. This week is gonna be one of the most fun weeks, I think, for battles. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys next time when we fight FJ2K. Alright, guys, peace.